Hello guys, what's up guys? Doing a great day. And a great week today we're doing. Binky goes nuts. And who boy I have to explain to you guys. Anyway, so warning, spoilers if you haven't seen the episode yet. Just go watch the episode and then go watch. Just go watch the actual episode and then read this and then the video before you watch this video. At the beginning of the episode, Muffy was standing on the grass next to the school, talking about stuff for the summer. Then the scene where Binky and Molly who are spit out spitballs again. A mysterious butterfly swoops down. On Binky's arm. Shortly after, Molly sees it and wants to hit it, but Binky stops her and says that it's one thing to hit kids with spitballs. Then he adds, the butterflies are harmless. They're beautiful creatures but stops and sees seeing red bumps. Molly is suggesting going to the nurse to check it out. Brian and Buster hear this. Buster makes that he didn't know butterflies could bite. Brian disagrees. He says they couldn't. But first, there's a similarity break when Binky discovers being allergic to peanuts. He has so many questions. Will he be forced to live without Chinese food? Will he ever be able to eat with his friends? And most importantly, will his mom ever calm down? Binky learns the best way to not get nuts is to well be formed and to understand his allergy. So anyways, while the hospital, Mr. Dr. Kinsberg said the butterfly to Binky that the butterfly didn't cause a allergy reaction, and adds that Binky's also not allergic to pollen or pet dander, much like Binky's allergy. However, Dr. Kinsberg notes that Binky's blood test reveals that he's allergic to peanuts. So, which worries Mrs. Barnes. But Binky thinks it's not a big deal, cause pointing out that to his mother, he doesn't even like peanuts. Both Mrs. Barnes and Kingsburg state that the food allergies can be quite serious. And that Binky will be ingest something like to be peanuts or peanut products. He could sniff on about addicts. when it came to the apartment, he didn't know what antibiotics is. His mother in Kingsburg states it's a reaction that some people get when they're allergic to certain types of foods. That's much more dangerous than just a simple rash. As antibiotics, well, Binky goes nuts and could cause difficult swallowing or breathing. And before Binky and his mother could leave, the doctor gives them special forms with information on peanut allergies. Later, while grocery shopping, Mrs. Barnes says due to his now newfound allergy, has to be finally careful with about the food as they buy and eat. As there are a lot of foods that could have peanuts or peanut products in them, such as a can of chili. And then Mrs. Barnes was being revealed that peanut oil is one of its ingredients. And Binky, at dinner, Binky's mother revealed that to be made chicken cobblers, and Binky's surprise to be his, and his points out that his parents have gone always Chinese food on Friday nights. Miss Barnes said that have a lot of Chinese food is made with types of peanut products. Both she is Binky's father note is better safe than sorry. Binky was kind of upset about this, but eats the cobbler anyway, and admits it is very good. However, Binky gets mad. As parents suggest sit at a special table from his friends in case they has the food with peanuts or peanut products in them. That night, Binky had a bad dream. He decided he claimed the option of not selecting anything. Not consuming any peanut products. And Mrs. Grabby is serving in the cafeteria, and even the slightest elevation of peanuts, real or imaginary. Even the word peanut itself. To prepare the lasagna instead of a peanut. Middle name Peanut, who flipped the burgers, and the eggs were used in pine pie, who got the chicken, who dreamt of a dancing peanut in a bowler hat. The dream continues, and Mr. Grabber have to put him in a table just for kids with allergies, showing the other kids there Adam, who wears a spacesuit due to this allergy of Flora, and Ron and Don, who are allergic to their hands and utensils, that to eat wouldn't throw. She serves Binky some Brussels sprouts, saying that he'll be eating them for the rest of his life. Binky doesn't like Brussels sprouts, screams, "No!" The dream ends. The next day, Binky's mom give him his own cell phone in case of emergencies. While at a candy store, Binky tries to make up what to buy while assuming his mother over the phone that he will not make sure not anything that is peanuts. Jenna overhears Binky talking to his mother. And suggests gummy slugs, which don't have peanuts or peanut products. Binky says that he doesn't like gummy slugs. Questions that. Then questions, how does Jenna know? How did Jenna could even know about his peanut allergy? Jenna says Binky's parents emailed the school about it, which finds Binky embarrassing, and Jenna assumes it's okay to just die in his family. My dad done the same thing when Jenny discovered he was allergic to dairy. Binky feels sorry. However, Jenna says that she get used to it after a while. After her family became more informed of the allergy, and it was able to find dairy products very offensive. Jenny could probably eat like certain types of ice cream are made from rice milk. Jenna offers that to help Binky to get formed of his peanut allergy by talking to him. Of a library, which Binky agrees after buying cashews. While at the library, Binky and Jenny were looking at some books while he feels a little tickle in his throat. And Jenna went to the hospital, a real rash on his arm. Binky calls his mom, who takes him to the hospital to have a special shot. After Binky was feeling better, he was confused as to why that happened. He was not even allergic to cashews. Mrs. Barnes notes that cashews he ate were probably produced by a plant and was peanut products. That night, Binky had a dream. He was rescued from Dr. Lingon, by Biotic Bunny, he feels allergic. He feels when he becomes become allergic to salt. The next morning, finally taking his allergy more serious, and goes through all of checking the food. Goes through all the food, check the ones that are peanut products, which don't. While this happened, Mrs. Barnes finally comes to the kitchen and sees the son doing. And sees what the son doing. Binky says to his mother that he found some food with peanut products in them that could be messed and Mrs. Barnes just is glad that his son is finally putting more effort to his allergy, understanding his allergy, and taking it more serious. And while at school, Binky was sitting with his friends, who informed of Binky's allergy to peanuts. They were very understanding of it, and they are doing everything they can to help him. And even Molly is even acting like a bouncer. The kids who came to the table and making sure there weren't any food with peanuts or peanut products in them. Binky's mom called on the phone, making sure he's okay. And it turned out she was really understanding. She was really standing outside of the school cafeteria while she's looking at Binky's sandwich. She's worried that was peanut butter in it. But Binky reminds her that it was cream cheese and jelly. That she herself made for him, which this calms down Mrs. Barnes. Her and her son share a laugh to telling her how good the sandwich is. Later that night, Binky takes her parents to a Chinese restaurant called Golden Panda. Binky says to his parents, that is a place that is not peanut nut free Chinese food. So people like him can enjoy Chinese food without having to worry about their allergies. So Binky asks, can we eat on Friday nights? To his son's delight. And that's the episode of Binky Gone Nuts. And that's the 9th episode of season. And that's the 9th season of Arthur, and that's the 9th episode of Arthur when he had peanut allergies, and when And that's the whole plot and similarity of where peanut allergies came from. It did not came from a butterfly, no, but it came from his peanut allergies. So yeah, no peanut, no butterfly caused. So yeah, no butterflies. So bye bye. And I never explained the whole episode before, but there's like a black nerd. This is a spoiler to episodes of Arthur. So peace out and bye bye. And check out Derek Soul Productions on youtube.com/Derek Soul Productions. And make sure you subscribe, like, and also don't forget turn notification bell to receive notifications. Yeah, you'll be notified with new videos every day. Peace out. Bye bye.